0 people here. 1 person here. Me, myself, and I. Oh. Let's see if anybody shows up. I'll be quiet till I see anybody. Oh, I have to put it on live chat all the time. I need to do that. I have so many things to do today. And I'm not in the mood. I am not in the mood. Seriously. Do you know when you just feel like vegging all day and not doing anything? That's the kind of mood I'm in today. But I really do have to run to the store after this. Hey, Gingerlocks, there's something in Discord I wanted you to see. I put it up. It's a lady that's got the same disease as you. Hey, Carrie, how are you? Yeah, that's the first time I've ever heard anybody talk about ankylosing on YouTube. So I put her link to her chat or her channel in where she's talking about it. And I followed her for a while. I put her the link where she's talking about it in Discord. How are you guys today? Almost the end of the week. Tomorrow's Friday. Just all remember, please, that Gingerlocks is going live tomorrow. She's going to be talking about how shitty hospital care is. And actually, she actually talks a little bit about that too in her live. I am not bad, thanks. My week off, so enjoying catching up with friends, etc. Yeah. I don't know. It's just been so long since I worked. Every day is, hey, tacos. Oh, speaking of tacos, I think I'm going to have tacos for dinner tonight. Not tacos that comes in here. I mean, actual tacos. I love tacos. I love tacos, the person, and tacos, tacos, the food. That's a great subject, Gingerlocks' mom. Yeah, she is going to talk about how crappy the doctors and the hospitals have been, treating her. Hopefully, Gingerlocks, did you ever get hold of True Helper? I keep forgetting to ask you. That's a great subject. Yes, it is. So how many of you in here, I mean, I know there's not a lot in here now, but suffer from mental illness? I've talked, and mental health is important to discuss as soon many people are affected, and some people keep quiet about their own personal struggles due to embarrassment and shame. Oh, okay. Yeah, exactly. When I was first diagnosed with bipolar disorder, I was kind of ashamed because I thought, I didn't want people to know because they would say, oh, she's just crazy. This is why she does what she does. She's nuts. But after sharing my diagnosis with a lot of people, I find that there's more people that suffer with mental illness than I thought. Anxiety, personality disorders, all kinds of PTSD. Yes, I suffer from PTSD, and it's due to trauma, and counseling helps with triggers, etc. And counseling was helping me, except that I was being shifted. Hi, Texas girl. I was being shifted. Like, this will be the third counselor therapist that I have had since I started counseling. And it's really messed me up with trying to trust a therapist now. How are you? Yes. Suffering from mental illness is no joke. And that's why I do not want to cause anybody, I don't care who it is on here, any kind of pain from my actions. I want to try and be more understanding of people. And that's, hi, Adam K. Nice to see you. Hi, Vanessa. I just don't, I just understand, well, now thinking about it, is that I can't be a part of the solution if I'm part of the problem. So sometimes I need to zip it and not say anything. I just am very passionate about certain things, and maybe I speak before I think. And I do not want to cause anybody any kind of pain on here. You know how personally I suffer, Samara, and how my brain works, etc. Thank you for being an amazing friend. Oh, that's sweet. Well, Samara is an amazing person. She's a sweetheart. I'm sorry I'm not on camera today, but I'm looking like hammered shit, so I don't feel like showing you myself. I want to go home. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't know. I mean, it's been so many years that I haven't worked that, yeah. And now, I mean, if we want to do something on the weekend, we can do it and stuff like that. But anyways, back to the mental illness part of it. There's nothing to be ashamed of. But here's the thing on here. You have to be very mindful when you're bullying people and saying things to people on here. And I'm talking about myself too. So don't, don't take that I'm taking myself out of the equation, because I've been known to say a few things that I've been sorry for, opening my mouth about. But sometimes we need to just let things go. And, I don't want to be that person that causes any pain to another person. I was in a stream yesterday where a girl was totally really upset about some certain names that she was being called. And there are people here in this place and exhibit mental illness clearly, yet they are continually picked on, and it's inexcusable. Exactly, Samara, exactly. But I was in her stream, and she was crying because of people making fun of something, about, her appearance. And I mean, if you can get someone to that point where they're just like questioning themselves and trying to, excuse why, she's this way or that way, you're hurting that person. You're doing some damage. You're doing some mental damage to that person, and you need to stop. And it's not funny. It's not funny. Well, at least I don't find it funny. Adam's a sweetheart. So we need to be mindful of what we say to people, of what we, I saw that stream, spoofs man with a bunch a-holes to say that kind of crap to someone. Exactly. And I mean, here's the thing that really bothered me about that whole stream was she was crying, and then she was trying to like defend herself for something she probably has no control over. And that to me is bullying. And to laugh about it and make jokes about someone's appearance, you're wrong. I mean, some people, like I've gotten so, and here's what I shouldn't have, in the last year and a half or whatever, I've gotten used to it, but I shouldn't have to get used to it. People should know when to stop. Props to Dana, though. Wow, she's awesome. Yeah. Kindness doesn't cost, and karma, truly believe in. Yeah. Oh, someone was fat shamed, and it really affected her badly. And, when you already have a low self-esteem and someone throws that at you, it affects you. And, it's like me being like, made fun of my looks, made fun of my age. I mean, I can say it rolls off my back, but at a certain point, I'm a human being, and it does affect it. It will affect you. Dana is lovely, and she's been bullied plenty on YouTube for standing up for others. Exactly. Carla, you have been treated horrifically by supposed friends, also because you have a heart. Yeah, thank you, Carrie. I appreciate you saying that. Or people going for Ben. Oh, yes, that was another one. And Ben, all I want for Ben, and seriously, all I want for him is to get help and be the old Ben that we all knew, the fun Ben, the one that went on and was silly, that played his guitar, and that we could joke around with. That's all I want for him. You have to remember, and people need to remember, with Ben, he had a traumatic brain injury. And so I'm not saying it excuses everything, but I can understand and empathize with him. And I guess stepping away from YouTube might be the best thing for him. Or people going for Ben when we all know what Ben is going through. Exactly. I myself had to step away and maybe ask him, tell him that I still care about him, and tell him that he needed to get help. And now, from what I understand, he is getting help, and that's a good thing. But we can help these people, Carla. We have the strength between all of us to get the victims of the bullying through it. Yes, we do, Adam. Yes, we do. And we got to start with ourselves too. We got to be mindful of what we say. I'm including myself in that. I'm mindful of myself. I will let people, if they need to talk about what bothers them, come up here and say what they need to say. But I don't want to be known as a bullying channel. I don't want to be known as someone that has no empathy for people, because I do. I don't feel good when someone's upset. I don't feel good about that. I don't feel good about when I get off and I think to myself, I've hurt somebody, I don't feel good about it. Having said that, it irritates me when I see people that don't care, that just don't care. And I guess, with me, okay, I'm bipolar, but I'm the type of person, I mean, I can't, it's hard for me to control my emotions when I see something that I think is not right. I speak before I think. And what I have to do is stand back and just think about what I'm going to say before I speak. How many in here, press 1, how many in here suffer from some kind of mental illness? Whether it be anxiety attacks, depression, PTSD, autism, anything, any kind of ADHD, any kind of, even though Laura runs her mouth and makes people mad because of her words, people went real life on her, and there's no excuse. Exactly. My advice is to keep your circle of trust small and keep good people close and never let them go. That's what I have done, Carrie. And I told the story. Thank you. Yeah, see, we're more the same than we are different on here. A lot of us suffer, whether it is PTSD, whether it is something that happened. Like for me, it's a lot of different things that to this day, I have not even scratched the surface with my therapist with. That's why it's so hard to change therapists. Like this will be my third one. That's why it's so hard, because you get to know someone and you have to establish a trust before you can share certain things with them, because there's some things from my childhood that are totally really horrific and that I suppressed, memories I have suppressed. I would never turn anyone away who needed to talk about anything too. It doesn't matter what the subject is. If someone is in need, I'm there and do what I can to help. Exactly. But I told the story yesterday about how I was treated by someone, and that's what I mean. Like when you think you have a friend. Hi, Jackpot. I have someone who suffers from it all: PTSD, anxiety, depression, which leads to addiction. Exactly. And I dealt with addiction with my son, which was very hard, very hard. I actually enabled him. I had to completely cut him off, which was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. When you have to show tough love to someone that, your family member, and your heart goes into your throat every time the phone rings, that is like the hardest thing that you'll ever have to do. Trust me, to say no to my son. I couldn't even do it. I had to make my husband do it. You're good people, a good soul, Adam. Yes, he is a very good person. But I can't remember what I was talking about. What was I saying? You guys, remind me. But here, I just want you all to know, like, if you guys feel the need to talk, you have problems with, no matter what on here, because I know this place can be harsh sometimes, please come here. I'm not going to allow anyone to bully you, because here's the thing. I have been bullied on here. I'm not complaining about it, and I'm not whining about it. this channel is here for everyone. We are good and kind people. You mentioned childhood, Carla. Oh yes, this is something that happened in my childhood that I still, to this day, because I have had to change therapists so many times, I still haven't talked to anybody about what happened, and I probably won't until I get to know someone well enough to talk about it. And I talked a little bit about yesterday about what a friend did to me on YouTube, which devastated me. To be honest with you, it totally put me in a dark place. So I never want to put anybody, by my words or my actions, to put anyone in a dark place. I don't want to make anyone feel like a certain way, because I wouldn't feel good about that. The phone or a police car driving by all upsets me. Never know what is wrong. Yeah. I think it doesn't take much. When I get that pit in my stomach and I just, that gets me, fills me with anxiety. And I don't like feeling, hi, Penguin. I don't like feeling like, I don't like feeling that way. The mental health system is so difficult to work with. Well, here's the thing. My psychiatrist is only there to give me medication, check my blood levels. The therapist was one that I talked to. And now that I have to go through my third one, the mental health system sucks. Yeah, it does. It has for me. Like, to just yank two therapists out from under you just when you're getting to know them is really, and then my doctor tells me, well, you have to go on a waiting list now because there's been so many people quitting, like therapists quitting. And then he tells me to go find my own. Well, I don't know how to do that. Sending love to you all. I truly mean that. We all bottle with childhood, adult good love and relationships. And I have Discord always there. And Samara and Carla know I do talk too much. You're okay, Carrie. Adam, one Thanksgiving, he and I went out and looked for street people who weren't doing anything and invited them to my house for some turkey stuffing and great conversation. Oh, that's sweet. Hi, Marmar. Nice to see you. Thank you so much. He has since passed due to an overdose. That's so sad. And that's, that is sad. I'm so sorry for your loss. You're an earth angel. I used to help with the homeless rough sleeper initiative. I feel so bad for those people because I think to myself, how did they get there? Where's their family? How do you end up homeless? Like, you weren't always homeless. Where's your family? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel bad. And a lot of it is due to, I think, no, I'm not pretending that I know, but I think a lot of the people that are homeless do suffer from mental illness. And it's sad. It's very, very sad to me. But, anybody that wants to come in here and wants to talk about what they suffer, I've talked in length about what I suffer with. We appreciate you, Adam. We need more of you to spread kindness and show them love when they feel alone. Exactly. I think True Helper is another one that really does try to um, help people. There are a few. There are like for. I know there's a lot of nastiness on here, and we all know that there is. But there's also a lot of good on here, and that's what keeps me coming back, is because I know there are good people on here. I know there are kind people on here. Adam being one of them. There's another channel, Lucky Seven. They actually go out and feed the homeless. I mean, they actually do live streams where they're feeding the homeless. So there's a lot of channels on here. We don't have to give views to channels that are just all about hating on people and bullying them. We don't. It's all up to us. You know what I mean? Like if you want to watch that kind of stuff, then you are a part of the problem. You're giving them views, and you're giving them a reason to keep going live and bullying people. So I think positivity is going to get way, maybe it's not as popular. Thank you. That's why I'm here, to tell people of my experience so that they can do the same and without judgment. My son gets frustrated. I will give my last dollar to someone. I am like that too, Adam. Like if I know someone is struggling, no matter what, and I don't expect any like accolades or whatever for it, but if I know someone is struggling that way, I will help them out if I can. And why not? Like if you can help, then help. I believe Adam also. It's just, you don't know what saying, like here's you don't know what being kind to someone will do for someone. Like I told the story before about I was in line at the Dollar General, and there was a lady in front of me, and you could tell that she was kind of I don't know how to put this properly. She was mentally delayed, let's say. And she was in front of me in line, and she had a bunch of stuff on there, the counter. And she was so happy. And she was saying, this is for my niece, and this is for my sister, and this is for my mom. And it was a bunch of stuff from the Dollar Tree, like cheap stuff. And she had a bunch of stuff. And so she was in front of me, and there was a priest behind me. This is so funny. And she went to pay for the stuff, and she didn't have enough money. And like the look on her face was like, she just looked so sad. So I said to the cashier, because she said, what do you want to put back? And the look on her face was so like, it broke my heart. So I said to the cashier, I said, put it on my card. And this girl could not believe that I was doing this. And I'm like, you don't worry about it. It was like $7 or something that she was short. I don't know, or 27. It wasn't a big amount. And so I paid for it, and she goes, I'll pay you back. I said, no, she tried to hand me, I paid for the whole thing, and she tried to hand me money back. And I said, well, how much is that going to leave you with? And she goes, nothing. And I said, well, how did you get here? And she goes, by the bus. I took a bus. I said, keep that money. Just keep it. She goes, are you sure? And I said, yeah, absolutely. Don't worry about it. And I've never seen her again. But there was a priest behind me, and he said, God bless you. Like, thank you so much for doing that. And I said, no, I just felt like I saw how happy she was that she was getting all these, and it were little things that she was getting for her family. And I saw how happy she was and how sad she was when she didn't have enough money to pay for it. And I said, I couldn't not pay for it, because it was nothing for me to put that on my card, but it was everything for her to give these gifts to her family. And he goes, yeah, you're right. But still, it was a nice thing to do. And I said, well, but Ian, and here's the moral of the story is, I felt better about doing that for that young lady than she probably felt getting it. I felt good about it because I know for my 50th birthday, I went to the corner store with an envelope containing $20. I told the cashier to wait until I was gone, and the next customer was to receive the envelope. Aw, that's sweet. See, yeah, that's like paying it forward. And so, yeah. So, but I did feel good. A priest was behind you, and you were the one who's offered to pay. I don't think he heard what she was saying to me, because she was talking to me the whole time. Like she was delayed. Like she was delayed, and I could tell. Yeah, he was behind me. But here's the thing. Bottom line is, I felt good doing it for her. And I don't know. I mean, I have no clue who she is or where she lives or, anything about her. I just know that she had no concept. She really didn't have a concept of money. You know what I mean? I couldn't help it. Leave it to me to find the negative in any situation. Tacos. Oh, goodness. Maybe priests aren't as holy as you think. I don't know. Some people just choose to ignore stuff like that. I chose to do something about it. I just whipped out my card and just put everything on that she had put up there on my card. And listen, it was in the dollar store. So it wasn't like hundreds of dollars. You know what I mean? It just wasn't. The frugal priest. I even made a video of it. I have it around somewhere. What was that? Oh, of when you gave them $20, when you gave the cashier $20. Sorry, I do this shit all day long and have to keep my mouth shut. No, I love your sense of humor. You're awesome. You chose to help. That's the main thing. You made this woman's day. I think I did. And if you can, like, I know Ginger Locks, I think she was in a coffee shop or someone, and some lady paid for her order. And so and the lady just told her to pay it forward. And I do believe that Ginger Locks' mom did pay it forward. And I can't remember how. She'd have to tell that story. But if someone does something kind for you out of the goodness of their hearts, that's the thing that you need to remember, is paying it forward is the best way to pay someone back for kindness. Her family would appreciate you being kind to her. Yeah. I felt, well, it broke my heart when I saw how, like, she couldn't pay for all the stuff. And keep in mind, I was talking to her head, and she was telling me who all these gifts were for that she was buying. This is for this one, and this is for my nephew, and this is, you know what I mean? Like, so I just couldn't not let her leave the store without bringing everything with her. Shoot on Top Shot. God. I know. You know what? Why is it like that? Was it always like that, where you had to click on you had to click on live chat every time you went into a chat, or did it always stay like, did it always go to live chat? Or was just that just something lately that it does? I'm trying to look for Adam's channel, and there's a guy named Adam K. Whole mess of channels holding a gun in his avatar whilst laying in bed. Oh, really? Do you want to post Adam's channel? Adam, can you, did you find it, Samara? You guys? Adam's a pretty cool guy. He comes in here every morning. You're trying to find it. Adam, if I wrench you up, can you post your channel in here? Here you go. There, I just wrenched you so you can post it in here. My one has my new puppy that we collect on Sunday. Oh, yes. Congratulations. You're getting a new puppy. Aw. That's like therapy. I can't wait to get mine. We're getting two. We're getting 2 dogs and a cat. That is my yes. That is my wish. I actually want to get it for my birthday. I just think dogs are such great therapy. You are wrenched now, Adam. Oh, did someone? There you go. I'm gonna sub too. Oops. Subscribe. Oh, I'm already subscribed to your channel. Woo! What about that? I surprise myself sometimes. Hi, Shaz. How are you? I surprise myself. We're just talking about mental illness, and I'm not surprised how many people do suffer from it on here. Yes. I was already subbed. So I guess I could have found it like just by going into my subscriptions. I actually, if anybody is in here that wants their channel link posted in here, please let me know. But I think I myself am subbed to just about everybody that's in here. Because if you come into my channel on a regular basis, I'm more than likely subbed to you. So, yeah, I like Shaz's channel too. I go there. I appreciate you. See, like we can, here's the thing on here. We can be negative. We can scream and yell and pull people up on panel and yell at them and carry on. Or we can support each other's channels. Hi, Shaz. I would have came up and chatted, however, awaiting the delivery of more puppy toys. I need storage already for Harley. I like that name, Harley. Hi, Remy. How are you feeling, Remy? My daily life is ruled by anxiety from feeling like I'm either going to have a heart attack, my heart's going to stop, or being like a scared rabbit in headlights. Hi, Val. I went to the thrift store and got an unopened face cleaner. Turns out is Clarisonic Maya 2, and they originally were $250, still going for $150. I paid $5.99. Wow, you got a good deal. You got a really good deal. Congratulations. Hi, Gemma. Hi, Gemma. Because if that anxiety, my phone's permanently on silent, I can't answer the phone. unless I know who you are. Well, actually, I don't answer my phone unless I recognize the number. I really don't. Um, I answer for family and close friends. That's about it. But if I don't know who you are, I don't answer it. It seems my anxiety gets triggered more now that I am older. I don't know. It depends. Driving, but listening. Hi, Jenna. How are you doing, sweetie? I have the occasional, like I used to get anxiety attacks, like a lot. And I mean a lot. I still occasionally get them. What I do, I've been given some coping mechanisms, what to do when I do have an anxiety attack, because there's nothing scarier. And I don't know, for those of you that have never had an anxiety attack, and I think probably almost everybody has had an anxiety attack, at least almost everybody that comes in here has had an anxiety attack. There is nothing scarier than an anxiety attack. You think you really believe in your head that you are going to die. You're going to have a heart attack. You can't breathe. It's scary. It's one of the most scariest things that you will go through. What did Adam say? Panic attacks are awful. My daughter gets them and passes out. I was talked into, and it made me way worse. All to do with the circumstances of my little girl's birth and her disability. I'm sorry, Shaz. It's just like we all have different reasons why I'm so sorry, Adam. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think you did share that one time in here. I'm so sorry for your loss. My daughter is 20 and she can't breathe. Her lips go blue and straight away her breathing comes back to normal. Oh, I'm sorry, Shaz. That has to be one of the most scariest things to go through. Really. Like I've had anxiety attacks, but not that severe. But it's scary enough. You know what I mean? Like it is scary enough. I'm just so, and when I went through the addiction with my son, that is why I was so scared when my phone would ring. When I finally, hi, German lady, how are you? When my phone would ring, I would be so afraid that it was either my daughter or, her husband calling me to tell me my son was found in an alleyway or something. I hate attacks, especially the ones people don't understand. Yeah, exactly. Nice to see you, German lady. So German lady finds out 2 days ago that I was born in Germany. So we have more in common than we don't. And then we went back to Germany when I was born there, and then I came back when I was an infant. And then we went back when I think I was 7 years old when I went back. So, but I have like second and third cousins that live there because, my grandmother was German. Yes, I was born in Germany because my father was in the Air Force and he was stationed over there, and my mother got pregnant So I was born there. So I've probably been all over Europe. My dad was big one to experience, like when we were in Europe, to experience all the countries. So we went to all the different countries because they're so close together. So yeah, Germany is a beautiful country, very beautiful. Made it worse. CBD. I don't know what's CBT. I don't know what that is. I also have PTSD to those circumstances. So I close the door in my head, and when it bursts open, I deal with the fallout. It's the best way I can deal with it. Yes, Germany is a beautiful country. It'll have a really big place in my. I actually, and believe it or not, because I was born there, have dual citizenship. So, but I never, after my, when I went back when I was like 7, I never did go back. So I remember trying to pronounce when I was born trying to pronounce where I was born to people, and they were like, "What? You were born where?" In Germany. I was born in Germany. And then my parents came back here on a boat, on a like a cruise thing. I guess that's what my mother told me. I don't remember it because I was an infant. I use marijuana as medicine, no Valium, no other drugs at all. I don't want the goofiness of narcotics. A few hits of a bowl and I'm good. I think Ginger Locks too uses medical marijuana for her pain. Relaxes me, gives me an appetite. Yeah, I don't. Well, actually, my daughter was in a car accident, and she had been prescribed medical marijuana. So she's like, "Oh, come on, Mom, try it." Oh my God, I almost choked to death trying it. First of all, it was like I thought my lungs were gonna burst. And then afterwards, I started getting paranoid. I was like, oh my gosh, my heart's beating so fast. She was like, will you relax? I'm UK, and from watching our news, they are horrific. I know many people affected. Friends raising money for the people and animals in Belgium. What's in Belgium? What's going on? Amazing, Samara. I was right. French. Bethany can speak German and fluent Spanish. My grandmother spoke like 4 or 5 different languages. She spoke German, Polish, Ukrainian, Russian, and something else. Like I think she spoke 5 languages. And I don't know. Denise, where I live, it only has minor, but not too far from me. It was very bad. I've got RA, and fibro, and other autoimmune, so a lightweight tool will be beneficial. That's why I got the Dyson, etc. Sending hugs, so I know how it feels. I also get called pothead. Oh, well. See, since my son had to go into rehab and stuff, my daughter cannot smoke around him. So, hi, Chubby Cheeks. How are you? Good morning, Pup Walk. So I'm listening. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I hope you are as well. My friend is from, and Denise, my friend is from something and his family in Belgium in areas decimated by the floods too. There's floods. You know, here's the thing with me. I don't watch the news, so I really don't know what goes on anymore. It's just like, we got one hell of a downpour yesterday. And I went outside to check the mail and the sky was scary black, like scary black. It looked like it completely, I had to turn lights on in the house. That's how dark it was. Me too, Dyson's. I can't handle, so sharks are my best friends. Hey, Mr. J. Nice to see you. I love Mr. J. Oh, so I guess we were going to talk about mental illness, and I talked a little bit about it. But here's the bottom line. If you don't have something nice to say to someone, then don't say anything. Like sometimes I'll go into a chat. Here's my thing. I'll go into chat just to say hello to people. I'll mute the creator and I'll just go in there because there's so many people on here that I really, 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 really like. And I'm not going to apologize for that, because sometimes it's too much. I also have fibromyalgia. I'm excited for you. I hope you can order it. My daughter has the mint green and I ordered the rose gold. Only the inside gets hot so you don't burn yourself. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm missing everything. I'm missing every third comment. Thank you, Samara. Thank you so much. Yes, Adam does have a channel. He's amazing. He's a really nice guy. Hey, I was going to ask German Lady, do you remember, German Lady, when you used to, and this is when I first met you, probably a year and a half ago. Do you remember when you used to do the funny phone calls? Like the, I guess they were crank phone calls. They were kind of funny. She used to do crank phone calls. You've done well, Carla, and opening up is wonderful. You're loving and kind woman who is there for others. Thank you. We discussed hair curling tools. Oh, okay. Okay. I've got one that turns, gets rid of my frizzies. The hair curler, Chai Spin and Curl. I don't know if that's the same one I've got, but it's like got a brush on one side and then like a curling iron that spins. And it straightens my hair out. It takes the frizzies out of my hair. If they ever legalize it, I still do them. I throw a couple in during my. Can somebody post German Lady's channel up here? Because I think I unsubbed her when she and I were fighting. I'm sorry, German Lady. So I miss going there because I did like her channel. I really did. Samara, if you can, you posted German Ladies, look up where. Oh, there it is. Okay. I put the notifications on. There. Okay. Found it. I'm an idiot. 2 tacos. Yes. Post her channel. Anybody else, please press 1 in the chat if you want your Mr. J. If you want your channel, if you want your channel posted in here. I know this isn't a big channel. This is a small one, but that's what it is. So anyways, I just think we go a lot further if we're kind to each other than if we're nasty to each other. And if we're not, if we can't be kind then let's support people that are hurting and suffering from being bullied or whatever. We can do that. We can support those people. And I've seen a lot of bullying on here, and I don't like it. I don't want to participate in it. I don't want to, in any way, to anyone. I just don't want to. It just is not who I am and what I'm about. I've done some terrible things on here that I'm not proud of, but I'm not that person. I really am not. I wasn't subbed. What the F? I thought I did. Yeah, exactly. Gemma, you can post your channel if you want. You're a wrench in here. And anybody else that wants their channel posted in here, go ahead. Just say, I want my channel posted. I think I just, I found another community on here. Someone asked me yesterday, I think it was yesterday, they asked me, what community are you in? I don't think I'm in any community anymore. I'm really not. I watch true crime, but I'm not in the true crime community. I watch a little bit of drama, but I'm not in the drama community. I try to actually stay away from the drama. But I'm not, I'm kind of in my own community. I mean, I know someone that always shares my channel is from the Black community. And I remember going in his stream one time and he posted my channel and he had, I can't remember, he had 30 people in there or something. And he was going to post my channel in his chat. And the answer he got from his chat was, we don't sub to white women. So I got mine, but he always shares my channel with his, on his community page, which I appreciate. Hi, Audra. Good morning. So, yeah. So I'm like, I don't consider myself any part of any real, in particular, any community. I've been kind of, hi, Mr. Positivity. My mom was German, but couldn't speak it worth a damn. Yeah, my grandmother was born, you know, like she came over from Germany. My grandfather was Polish. So my grandmother could speak German and Polish fluently. She could speak Russian, Ukrainian. I mean, she spoke all those. And was she a good cook? Oh my God. She brought all that food from, you know, from Germany, all that really fattening food that, you know, Germans are known for. Yes, very good food. So we ate a lot. We ate a lot when we went to Grandma's house. My grandma's house. I miss her so much. But, you know, we all get old. I love schnitzel. Oh my God. I love to make it, love to eat it. Yum. I don't even know what schnitzel is, to be honest with you. I think my dad used to eat it. She used to make the best pierogies. Oh my God, they were so good. They were so good. She knew we loved them. So whenever we went there, she made them. They were like the best ever. And my grandmother made everything from scratch, including noodles. Like if she made noodles, she made them from scratch. I've actually got one of the machines that, you know, that you feed the dough through to make your own noodles, except I'm too lazy. It's too easy to go to the store and buy them. So you can make schnitzel out of pork or chicken. Oops, forgot the B. Chicken replaced pork pretty much. Is that the other white meat? Oh my God, so good. I'm just reading the comments, guys. I have amazing people that come in here. I don't think I'm going to go live tomorrow morning. I think I'm going to maybe go live like later on during the day. I want to get diagnosed with dyscalculia. Listen, look at me. I can't even read. Dyscalculia. So I don't have to do any more of the harder math courses. I have no clue what that is. But I take it that's got something to do with numbers. Tacos is funny. I would spell it out and see what it is, but well, maybe I will, because I Google everything that I don't know. What is I hate these nails, guys. Dyscalculia. Go. Is a term used to describe specific learning disabilities that affect a child's ability to understand, learn, and perform math and number-based operations. Okay, I figured it has something to do with numbers because you said math. Apparently it works. My boss mentioned that's how she was able to get her PhD. I'm all for it. Rushing as usual. Hanging in there. How are you? Rushing. Carla, you beautiful lady. Oh God, you should see me today. I look like hammered crap. Oh my God, I look horrible. I have to run to the store. I do, after this is over, have to run to the store and get some stuff. My husband, I'm so angry with my husband because he knows I'm trying to lose weight. Okay. And I don't know if he's trying to keep me fat or what, but he comes home 2 days ago with 2 great big, family-sized packages of chips and 2 cases of Pepsi. I'm like, are you trying to make me so that I can't fit through the door? What the hell is wrong with you? Wow. Talk to text types, that's what I know. When I do talk to text, half the words that come out aren't even words I'm saying. Math was my worst subject. Actually, math was one of my better subjects. Math was my son's really best subject in school. My daughter, not so much. But yeah, I liked math. I didn't like anything where I would have to remember. I don't know if you guys ever had to do it, but you'd have to do assignments and then get up in front of the class and read them in front of the class. I used to hate that. I used to get such stage fright. Oh my God. I'm still kind of like that. I'm like a little less shy than I was when I was growing up. I remember the first time I went live on here. Oh my God, my heart was in my throat. I thought, I did not think I could do it. Calculus was the worst. It's been so long, I don't even remember any of that stuff. It's like a math disability. Algebra scare me to death. Yeah, does anybody even use that except scientists? I've never used algebra. I've used a little bit of math when I was a waitress because I would have to, add up checks and stuff. But other than that, I really didn't use much math. Equations and chemistry. I love that too, Gemma. I loved algebra. My phone's become my phone. I tell you guys, listen, I got my nails done because I wanted to. Okay, I got my hair cut first of all, and then I got my nails done. Nails, worst thing I ever did was do my nails. I want them off so bad. I hate them so much, so much. Oh, I can't do anything. I can't type with them. I can't do anything. And now they're kind of growing out and they're even worse. I hated fractions. Yeah, I didn't like fractions much. I mean, there was certain things. I mean, I can still, get away with math. But, it's been a while that I haven't had to use it, but my husband's really good at all that stuff. He's really smart when it comes to math and dumb stuff that I would never, ever need to know about. Sorry, guys, I'm reading. Everything just spit up comments like all at once. I hate that when they StreamYards does that. Yeah, science was fun. Science was fun. We never had to do anything like dissect frogs or anything like that. I don't think I could have done that. Hi, Spoofer. I hope you're feeling better today, sweetie. Just know that I've been thinking about you. I felt bad for you yesterday. Thanks. It's nice to see you, though. I hope you feel better and know that you have a lot of support and no one's going to bully you in here. If anyone tries to bully you, they will be deleted. So, and here's my advice to you, Spoofer. Don't listen to those channels. Don't watch those channels. Hi, Carla in chat. Dropped the ninjas off at school. First day nerves. Hey, LaDonna. What a long time no see. I think they should allow you to take courses that actually pertain to your degree. What am I going to do with some damn algebra as a counselor? Please tell me. I'll wait. Yeah. Thanks, Carla. I'm sorry the first stream you visited was me freaking out. Oh, no problem. I understand. Like, Spoofer, I've been there. Trust me, I have been there. And I know every once in a while you get to a point where you just have had it and you just lash out. But my advice to you is don't watch. Do not watch. And I find you're a lot happier when you don't watch it, when you don't know. And tell your friends, do not tell me what they're saying. If they're saying anything about me, don't tell me. Because they win. They win when they see that they have triggered you. So just don't allow anybody to affect you that way. And so, and you'll be better off, because I know I am. I stay away. I mean, I still hear about certain things that are said about me and people will tell me, and I'm like, okay, but it doesn't bother me if I don't hear it. So I won't go back to listen to them because actually they're that irrelevant to me. You're right. It's hard not to watch, though, when you know they're talking about you. I hear you. I've been there, but I'm just, if I could give you any advice, it would be just don't watch people that are, are going to be saying stuff about you, because you're just going to feel like you did yesterday. And that's not a good feeling. And then they win. And you don't want them to win, so. But I have had to learn myself through trial and error to just not watch. Don't give them attention or energy. Don't feed the trolls. Exactly. And they're going to say, they're going to spew out the things that they know bother you the most. Because they do it to me all the time. Except that I don't watch them anymore. So it doesn't bother me. So I don't see them. So if I don't see them, how can it bother me? I don't hear them. I don't pay them any attention. And that's how you fix that. They have bad intentions to get off on causing hate and discontent. Exactly. Yeah, and she found that thing. Yeah. It's sad that people use the internet for that reason, but it's a fact of life. I mean, we know that's what people do. As soon as they know what bothers you, they're just going to go after you and go after you and go after you. Because went after me for a certain thing, and I made it known that it bothered me. So they just were relentless. And then when it stopped, when I stopped reacting to it, it stopped. And now it doesn't bother me. It just, to me, makes them look stupid because it doesn't bother me. Plus, they're preaching to a choir. Whatever they're saying about me, I'm not listening, so it's not bothering me. I can't let it bother me. I'm not gonna ever meet these people in real life. So why would what they say about me bother me? There's no good going to come of listening. No good going to come of listening to people wanting to hurt you. Block and don't watch. Exactly. And I came from trolling communities, so we know how trolls operate. Yeah, I don't troll because if I have something to say, I usually say it up here on my own name. I don't feel the need to troll. Preaching to an echo chamber. Yeah, if you're in a stream that everybody feels the same, and they're just like, jumping on a hate train because the creator doesn't like you, then why would I want to go in there? We sure do, LaDonna. Best thing, block them and walk away. Exactly. I just don't, I don't have any time for that. I actually seriously don't have time for the bullying anymore. I just don't. I go off here and I don't even think twice about what anybody said about me or is saying about me. I just don't. I don't let people pick my friends. I don't let them allowed. I don't. They're not going to change my mind about who I'm friends with. I am friends with who I'm friends with. I enjoy who I enjoy talking to on here. And if people don't like it, oh well. Well, I troll under my own name, but use my sense of humor to amuse the chat and myself. Well, is that really trolling, though, if you're in your own name? I always thought you had to be on a different name to troll. She streamed almost 24 hours yesterday. Oh, good God. Well, if someone can be online for 24 hours, unless they're doing like some kind of fundraiser, I just don't get it. Why would you want to be online? Like if you're online for 24 hours, like what? Are you getting any housework done? I don't get it. I can come on here for maybe an hour and a half in the morning. Okay. That's like the other night was like special. I was on for 4 hours. That doesn't happen very often. Usually I'm done after an hour. But 24 hours? Oh, no, I can't. She also felt sorry for herself, mass spoofer, which was really nerve-wracking. I don't watch that person, so I really don't know what she does. I'm surprised at some of the people I've seen that are okay with the bullying, but it is what it is, isn't it? It was broken up into 3 streams. Oh my goodness. Well, damn, I want 24 hours to burn. I'm jealous. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What do you talk about for 24 hours? Can someone tell me what you talk about for 20? I can barely talk about anything for an hour and a half. You know what I mean? Like, I listen to YouTube for music, information, etc., while cleaning or painting walls and cabinets. I have been watching a lot. I've been watching this channel called They Will Kill You. I know it sounds like horrible, but it's about like freak accidents, animal attacks. I mean, it's just like, it's a whole channel about stuff. I don't know. Mr. Ballin, whatever. I watch so many different channels now. I've like expanded my horizons on YouTube. I no longer, she trashes all of us most of the time, then plays the victim. Well, people that are bullies usually do end up playing the victim. And, that's just how it goes. Like, then I know, Audra, don't you? He knows how to tell a story. I started watching him when he had 1 million subscribers. Now he's up to 3 million, some odd subscribers. But guys, Mr. Ballin tells the best stories on here. Like, he's a former Navy SEAL. He's a former Navy SEAL, and I guess he started on TikTok, or I think it was TikTok he started on. And then he came over to YouTube. And when I started watching him, he had already had 1 million subscribers. Now he's got over 3 million. But he tells stories, and they're always interesting. I can't wait when he uploads like 3 or 4 times a week, and they're always interesting stories. Sometimes I've heard of the stories, sometimes I haven't. So if you guys want to go to a really good channel, he has a good channel. Tells them like no other. Yeah, he does tell them like no other. He's very animated. He's a very good channel. And so I've been finding all these channels lately. Hey, Evelyn, nice to see you. So I've been finding all these channels and trying to stay clear of like the bad stuff on YouTube. And just, being close to 13,000 in chat. He did a premiere last week. I saw that. I was in there. Yes, it was going by. I think, wasn't it? Yeah, you couldn't really chat. It was going by too fast. He's got quite the following. He's going to be up in the 10 millions. He will, because people just love his channel. I hope you are well, Evelyn. So yeah, there's a few channels that I watch. There's a few true crime channels that I watch too. Somebody was in here yesterday saying they were so sick of Chris Watts and the Ruseks. I don't know who's talking about them still. I'm over them too, since he's in jail forever. But I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know why people keep bringing them up. Like that to me is dead in the water. Like, I'm sick of Chris McDonough. Who's that? Who's Chris McDonough? Wait, who's that? Who's Chris McDonough? Is that the interview room? I do like Stephanie Harlow. I do enjoy it. Oh, you don't like the F? You don't like that channel? I kind of like that channel. I've been watching the Faces of the Forgotten channel. Good channel. Oh, there's another one channel where he goes to graveyards. What's that channel, Samara? You know it. He goes to graveyards and talks about and finds the graves of these murder victims and stuff. He is exploiting the Wells family. Okay. That's why I haven't been watching about her. I have my own opinion about that. Lamont at Large is another. Okay. Does somebody want to post that in here? Is it Faces of the Forgotten? I watched it a few times, but I don't know if I sub to it. I love that channel. I think I might be sub to it. Wait, hang on. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I've seen a few of his videos. I think it came up on my recommendations. I watched Lamont too. Who's Lamont at Large? Is that a true crime channel? See, you guys, there is so much more out there than the negativity. There's so much more to watch. I got to go back to the pit now. Y'all have a great day. You too, Tacos. Thanks for coming in. I love you. You and I like the same channels, Evelyn says. Evelyn, I hope you are doing well. I know you get a little bit, you're going through a little bit of a tough time too. I just hope you guys, when you come in here, you know that you have a safe place. I'm not going to allow anyone to be bullied in here. Yes, I also watched the Explore with. Oh, I watched that one too. You know what? They changed their whole. They used to have like a guy and his daughter on there, and now they've changed the whole format of that channel. Yeah, I am definitely a subscriber to that channel and have been for probably 2 years. I have eclectic taste in videos, everything from live nature feeds to cooking to helping others. I like cooking. Yeah, I like the cooking shows too. What did I watch yesterday? Oh my God. Kneading, Kneading, homesteading. And it came up on my recommendations. Okay. And it's a cooking channel, but what came up on my recommendations was she had gotten into a car accident with her husband and they were hit, Valentine's Day, were hit by a drunk driver and her husband was killed instantly. And that's why it came up. I don't know why, but I was watching, it's Kneading Homesteading. And it came up on my recommendations and the title of the video was, "This is the hardest video I'll ever have to make." And she talks about the accident and how she lost her husband. And it was very, very sad. Very sad. Yeah, I know you don't, Samara, because there's too much meat products in there. A new one I love. What is Creative Renewal in here? Hi, Creative Renewal. Guys, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. I knew it was coming. I felt it. Yesterday, I must have sneezed like 10 times in a row. And since the shutdown, when people couldn't run to the med, thank you, Samara. Maine just needs to get their SHIT together. I'm doing this for Samara because she never swears. Samara spells out swear words. Samara cracks me up. She won't say, she will not swear. She'll say, oh, they can F-U-C-K off. Or, she spells out the words. Oh, and they said that she was a B-I-T-C-H. And oh my God, she cracks me up so much. I laugh so much at that, Samara, because she's so sweet. She can't even bring herself to say a swear word. Thank you, Creative Renewal. I'm surprised I haven't sneezed like 5 more times in a row, because usually that's what I do. I know she doesn't swear. And then when I slip and I swear, like when we're in voice chat or something, I will swear, I'll cuss. And then I'll go, oh, excuse me. I meant she was a B-I-T-C-H. I do that for Samara because it's so funny. And she doesn't swear. I have to laugh at her. She's so cute. I can't control my cussing. Spoofer, I'm trying to, mostly because Samara's actually making me a better person in that respect. Not that you're a bad person if you swear, not at all. I have but she's actually made me mindful of, of my language. So I try to make sure that I don't, that I don't swear too much. I still do. I slip every once in a while and say shit and stuff like that. But, oops, I'm sorry. S-H-I-T. I'm fine. I have to let that stuff go. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to continue to spend time with my friends here, but get far away from the emotional abyss over there. Have you ever thought of just stepping away, Evelyn, and just stepping away and just finding a common ground? Or are you afraid of losing the friends that you have over there? I think if it's toxic for you, you should step away, or, at least, I don't know. I mean, that's what I had to do. I just had to step away from the toxicity and the bullying and stuff like that, and just not listen, not pay attention to it, not watch it, just stay away from it. Oh, my moose head is beautiful, but those pterodactyl mosquitoes will get you. Oh my God, they love me. Mosquitoes love me. As soon as I go outside, I have like 10 mosquito bites. It's horrible. Horrible. And they stay and they get so itchy. I itch them. And my husband gets so mad at me. So why are you itching them? You're making them worse. Stepping away, I'm running away. Those people are void of souls. Evelyn, what I would do if I were you is tell my friends, do not let me know. If it has anything to do with me, just don't let me know. Just don't let me know what's going on. Because sometimes it's better not to know. It's better not to know. Because if you do know, then it'll bother you, and then it makes you want to react, and then they react back, and then it's just a circle. It's a circle of YouTube. You know what I mean? The more you fight back and the more you go on, because here's the thing, if you're in a channel that's a bullying channel, you're going to get way more views than a channel like mine, where I don't bully people. I, don't, I don't allow people up on my panel to just talk about racism or anything like that. So I am not going to get the views that a channel that allows that stuff does, or just is constantly bullying one person or another person. It is what it is on here. Fingers seem to have a mind of their own. Oh, mine, I'm telling you what, with my nails that I got done, I hate them so bad. So bad. Let me tell you, they're so bad. I'm still here. I'm reading comments. Oh. So if nobody wants to come up on panel, or if you do want to come up on panel and talk about anything, I can put the link in. If not, I'm going to probably shut down. Like I said, like before, it's like really hard for me to stay on for, I don't know how people do it for 24 hours. I seriously don't. I'm on PC. My keyboard is junk. Too many spilled Dr. Peppers. That's funny. So if anybody wants to come up, you're welcome to come up. Anybody wants to talk about anything, you're welcome to come up. Yeah, I have never spilled anything on my computer, but I have like hit buttons that I don't know what I've done, and I made like the screen really small, and I didn't know how to make it bigger. And I've touched certain buttons on here that I don't know what to do. So I've had to call my husband at work and say, what do I do? I did this, I messed up, and I can't get the screen to go bigger or whatever. And I love my computer. I do love it. But after I do it in my live, I close my computer down. My husband uses it. My husband is bad about spilling beer on his keyboard. I never spill things on my laptop. I never do either. I do drink coffee here, but I'm very careful about not spilling anything on my laptop. I mean, that's my, I love my laptop. My husband does use it to look at his GoPro that he has that he puts in the woods to see what kind of wildlife he captures. So a lot of times, and then sometimes we put it in the backyard because we wanted to see what was eating our garden. And sure enough, it was a deer. There it was, chomping away on our tomatoes. My husband is bad about spilling beer. I'm sorry, I repeated that. I thought it was a different thing. So I guess nobody wants to come up, so I'm going to shut down. But thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it. I love you guys for supporting my channel, for coming in. I guess we didn't talk too much about mental illness. I guess maybe I'll talk to some people and we'll have a stream, especially for, that, and then talk more about it and how bullying affects people's mental illness, and how we need to be more mindful of our words on here and our actions on here, because nobody, God forbid, nobody wants to, I'm sure nobody wants to mentally destroy someone's on here. I hope so. I would hope. But lately, from what I've seen, I really shake my head and think, no. I think some people are devoid of any kind of, empathy for other people. Oh, no problem. I know you're still emotional from yesterday. I'm so sorry. I wish I could have hugged you. I know exactly. And here's the thing, Spoofer, I know exactly how you feel because I went through this a year and a half ago, and I went through it for a long time. And sometimes you just have to walk away. And hey, Pink Lady, look. Oh, thank you, Pink. Yes, that would be wonderful. Um, I just would like everybody to have a safe place to come talk about what bothers them on here, and maybe make people more mindful of what their actions and words do to others on here. And I'm talking about myself too. I'm not no innocent. I've you know what I mean? Like, I've said things to hurt other people too. Sure, I can, Pink. I will. I certainly will. I will call you. But anyways, nobody wants to come up, so I think I'm going to shut down. It's been an hour and a half and a little bit, and this little chickie doesn't go live for, all that long because, yeah, I'd love to hear that, Pink. The more voices that speak about it, the better. And I will, when I don't know if Pink's going to do it on her stream, she can do a reminder or whatever, and I will do a reminder here when we talk about it. But you guys have a great day. I love you all. Pink, I will call you at noon. Noon my time is noon your time. I take it. So that's in a couple hours. Okay, guys, you take care. Love you all. Sorry I couldn't come up today. I look like hammered crap, but I'll talk to you later. Bye. Oh, God, I did it. Ah.